Welcome everybody to Crafters TV. How are you? It's Friday. The weekend is within touching distance. Just gone 5 o'clock here in the UK. My name's Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us. We're ready for the weekend, aren't we? Aren't we ready for the weekend? And isn't it nice that both here in the UK and the US, we've got a bank holiday weekend, so 3 days to look forward to chill out, to relax and max and shooting all b-ball outside of the school and all that kind of stuff. No, it's great, isn't it? We've got a nice long weekend. Lots on the website over the course of the weekend as well, as far as throwback deals are concerned. So do make sure you check all of that out. And that's what this masterclass tonight is all about as well. Throwback deals. So looking at some of the best deals that we've had of recent weeks. Of course, we are going to be featuring things like the Pets Rule collection. I've also got on the show for you Sheena collections, wide range of goodies. We've got the Flamazing Flamingos, which we're definitely going to be looking at because that is still very, very popular. Enchanted Ocean on the show, Floral Elegance. We've got those easel box days. There's loads. We won't get round to it all in the 2 hours. However, we will do as much as we can. As always, the best thing you can do is shop the show. And with it being a masterclass, we always encourage you to ask those questions. I mean, we encourage questions all the time anyway, but in a masterclass particularly, this is your show to ask questions, anything you like really. If you're stuck on a particular project, if you're not sure about something, ask the questions. And if you have any questions about anything that we have on the show, so much the better. We also do have on the show, and what we're going to be concentrating on first up, our brand new launch today, which is the Crafters Inspiration Global Edition magazine, number 5. So we'll be looking at that first up in detail. But let's, before we get into it, say hello to the lady who is with me for the final 2 hours of the week, looking absolutely radiant as always, and like me, ready for the weekend, is the one and only Barnsley Bombshell, Debbie Robinson. How are you?
I am ready for that weekend. I can't wait. I say can't wait. I've got lots planned this weekend. Craft room planned. But yes, so I'm really excited for the weekend coming. But I'm excited for this one as well. I never tire of masterclasses. I absolutely love them. The only thing that made me like take back a step was, oh my God, how much stuff have we got on this masterclass? It was like, oh, I don't know what to choose from. But there is going to be some demos as well. And I did promise earlier, because I didn't quite get to the second demo.
Oh yeah, too busy chatting.
If you saw the launch, the 12 till 1 show, you'll know me. Oh, of course we'll get to 2 demos. Manage the 1. Yes, whoopsie, big whoopsie. But I promise I'm going to do it in this one. So it's going to be a great 2 hours. Get yourselves buckled in, grab your drinks. Choice of tipple, it's Friday.
Come on.
Come on. I know what tipple I would be having
Baileys.
if I was sat at home. Actually,
Cocktail.
I probably would have a cocktail.
What one?
Or pina colada every time. Or a Blue Lagoon. Or strawberry daiquiri. Or...
Or all of the above.
All of the above, yes. I'll just try them all. I'll have a sample of it. Drink responsibly, of course. But
yes.
Yeah, grab yourself a nice little tipple and settle down, or buckle up your seatbelts and come and watch us and join us for these 2 hours.
That's it. And of course, don't drink and craft. Superstar Susie's with us on the socials. Also in is Betsy Throot Black, who says hello from Houston, Texas. Hello, Texas. Carletta Morris joins us from Arkansas. Hello, Arkansas. Kendall Serafian says, hello, everyone from Minnesota. Hello, Minnesota. I'm enjoying my deep, manly voice. I've got a bit of a thing going on. Voice is gone. Mistress Dow says, good evening, everyone. Lois joins us saying, good afternoon, everyone. Lois is in Ohio. Hi also to Jen Shank, who says, good afternoon, Ben, Debbie, CC team and crafty friends. Hello. We've got, who's in the gallery now? Remember, Nicola and also Sam in the gallery. Sorry. I'm not feeling well, Nicola. Trish Estelle joins us saying, happy Friday and happy holiday weekend to Ben, Debbie, Superstar Susie and all the crafters tuning in today. Hello. Hello, Mary Pat, who says, good morning, everyone from sunny Montana. Hello, Montana. And Terry H says, hi, Susie, Debbie, Ben and everyone from a stormy Iowa. Hello, Iowa. Oh, and Zoe Carver joins us as well, saying, evening, everyone from West Sussex. Hello, West Sussex. Right, let's get the deets up for your Global Crafters Inspiration Magazine Showstopper. This has been flying out of the door, and it's with 100 bonus points. I'll let Debbie take you through the magazine and everything that it entails, but this sort of display that you've got here shows you I like to call them freebies, really, because you get dies, you're going to get stamps in here, you're going to get an embossing folder in here as well. You've got stencils, all with a very sort of tropical, happy summer sunshine theme. So you know what that's going to link to very nicely. Magazines jam-packed with loads of ideas for you. There's papers in there and downloadables. But if you go for the Showstopper, all the extras that you're seeing here, so things like your tape, your red liner tape, your foam pads, your tape pen and your sprays from the Bella Luna collection, you total all that together, and with a bit of Moseby's maths, it basically works out that you're getting the magazine for free. That's the way that I look at it, which is incredible. So loads of really useful craft room bits and pieces in the Showstopper with 100 bonus points, £32 or $40. Amazing. Lots of people have got the Showstopper. Lots of people have just decided they want the magazine on its own. You can also do that. That's £11.99 or $15.99. I mean, that barely covers the cost of all of the hardware that you're getting in here and all of the papers. Wait till you see it. But it's a great price. It's 50 bonus points for you as well. And I think more than anything, if you've already got the previous issues of this, I mean, you've probably already bought it, but if you haven't, you'll be getting it right now. But as you described earlier, Debbie, as much as it's you know, full of goodies to work with, it's just nice, isn't it, to have a magazine like this, front to back to front, full of ideas and inspiration.
And there is a lot of them, can I tell you? A lot of them. Lots of hints and tips. And it says perfect for summer crafting. It absolutely is. Because the thing about this magazine, which is why I think as well people are absolutely loving this one, it is very summery, it's tropical. Everything in here just screams the spring, summer vibes that are going off, the lovely warm colour tones that are in the papers. But I'm going to take you through each and everything, but it's like Ben said, it's back to back, it's full. There's nothing in there that isn't craft related, so it's a lovely one, and it's from experts across the industry, not just people that work within our organisation. It's people out there in other elements of the craft, in the top of the game, people that join in and contribute to this magazine and give us their take. I'm using that craft kit for me so beautifully.
Yeah.
The mix that I'm going to show you in a minute, I was doing a bit of social filming with our lovely Alex earlier on, and we both said it is the most joyous magazine. It's full of bright, beautiful makes that I don't think there's anything in there that you won't be able to copy step by step if that's what you want to do, or take some element or maybe a style and twist it into something that you might have already got, or you put your own take on it. But it's jam-packed full, and I can't wait to show you a little bit. I'm not going to show you all.
Oh.
No. And I'm not going to do that because I don't want to ruin it for you, because I know what it's like. Do you know when you go on those magazines, you look through and you think, I want it to be a nice surprise for you.
Okay.
But as always, there's always, you know, like we talk about the
Sorry, I don't know why I did that.
There's lots of things in here for you to copy, and I will show you some of these amazing makes in a second. But we'll take this for example, a step-by-step instruction of everything that you are getting. And when I say everything, the thing about this kit, and I'm just going to bring it in for a second to show you, because all the projects that are in here, the majority of the projects that are in here, are based around this kit, the papers, the toppers. Now, the toppers are a downloadable part, and there's a little segment in the magazine telling you what website to follow to get your downloadable toppers, and they are featured in this magazine as well. But the dies are just absolutely glorious. Talk about this, it's very much floral creations, but exclusive dies to that. That's not the same as the floral creations, so I like a little mini version of that.
Yeah.
That beautiful stencil that you can mask off or literally take little elements from it, whatever you want to do, put your inks through there. Pastes, glitter paste, texture paste, all those kind of things that you can be doing with that stencil as well. The embossing folder, which I absolutely adore. Then you've got all these arraignment, 12 stamps in total. They're absolutely beautiful.
Look at the pineapple.
Honestly, the pineapple is really fun. Do you know, if you put a couple of little googly eyes on there as well, you're going to really turn him into something quite fun.
I love that idea.
Every time I saw it, I just think of, there's a little, I don't know where I've seen it, but there's a little pineapple that's got googly eyes.
Oh, like a human mouth?
Yeah. And I can't remember where I've seen it. I've seen it somewhere. It's probably one of the socials. But I absolutely love this set. It's just glorious. Then you've got the beautiful papers. And I said beautiful. They're all double-sided. There's 30. Now, did we say 32 earlier?
32, yeah.
Bedroom.
Yeah. Oh.
Absolutely. It's my bedroom wallpaper. I keep telling you, I want the cheese plat. I will actually find
Hawaiian shirt.
Oh, Hawaiian shirts, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
come on.
Even the muted sides are beautiful. So you're getting 32 in total. I will tell you, there's not 32 in there now, so just in case anybody asks where they've gone, don't count. But talking through it, that's all the kit that you're getting, and I am missing chunks out because I do not want to spoil it for you. Talking of the pineapple,
Yeah.
oh my God. Do you know Glynis? She's been in the craft industry a long, long time. She makes the most beautiful cards.
Who's that lady?
Glynis Bakewell.
Ah.
And she's been, you'll have seen her regularly contribute to our magazine, but she's been crafting for a very, very long time. She won't mind me saying that, but honestly, you look at the makes that she's done and you can see why she's contributing to the magazine, because they are stunning.
They're stunning, aren't they?
I'm going to flick through a few more. Oh, look, more pineapples. But do you know what I mean? This is what I'm saying, Ben. Normally, with our craft magazines and craft kits, might put 1 or 2 projects in there.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Jam-packed full of, while we're giving you a kit, let's get more pineapple. I think I'm drawn to the pineapples today.
Yeah.
But while we've got this kit and everything, and this, again, look at that beautiful floral design.
Yeah.
Look at this tropical. That's with the toppers that you'll get on that downloadable. And once you've got them, let me just tell you, you've got them forever. More different techniques, lots of different techniques in there, lots of ideas to get you going. And I'm just going to show you a few samples so you can see these. A little bit of spotlight stamping, which I love, and I'm going to do that for my demo because that's the one that I didn't get.
Oh, nice.
One of my favourite ones that are lovely, Marie did, beautiful, taking, and she took 1 sheet of paper and she made lots of different projects. It's in the magazine. I don't want to spoil the magazine for you, which is why I'm purposely not showing you everything.
Love this one.
This was one that Alex drawn to. You know, doing the filming, she loves it. She was drawn to that straight away because the paper's been used in iris folding.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah, step-by-step instruction. You can take it as simple as you want. You can, I mean, everything about these cards just screams sunshine. And you're going to get to know how to do all of these styles of makes and cards because there's step-by-step instruction in. Another one Alex loved was this one.
That's
I mean,
cute.
it is just beautiful. I love that.
Is that an accordion bow, is it?
Honestly.
Or butterflies?
It's like butterflies, but with paper. And honestly, it's very simple to do. And step-by-step instructions in there.
That's so
But then if you want to go big,
whoa.
we're going to have to go to the front.
Cube card.
We're going to have to go to the front. Sorry, Sam, because when you bring this out, I mean, that's a showstopper.
That
isn't it?
is.
Absolute showstopper of a card. And this is in the magazine. Absolutely in the magazine. And then you can just make all of that. It really is a showstopper of a make there. But that's the thing. This magazine is jam-packed full of a lot of projects that, even that style card you could take into other things that you've got, the Age of Elegance, take it into flamingos, take it into whatever it is that you want to take it into. There'll be something in that magazine for you. As a crafter, if you've hit that wall, you've hit that, you've lost your mojo, pick that up, pop that in your hands, get your kit ready and you're good to go because you've got loads of projects in there to get yourself started with. It's absolutely amazing, it really is.
And I think that's what a lot of people are saying as well, like the likes of Cindy just saying, you know, you can use this magazine in conjunction with other collections. Think that Flamazing Flamingos, which we'll look at later. She says the tropical collection as well, so there is crossover, but how nice to be able to take this home. Debbie was saying earlier on, what a lovely gift this would be for someone maybe who does a little bit of crafting now and again, or maybe you've got a friend or a family member who you know, likes to do a bit now and again. They've got so much in here and all the inspiration they need to be able to create, you know, tons and tons of great projects. It's a bit of a one-stop wonder, really, and the fact that the price is so good too, and you're going to get those bonus points, it is definitely worth grabbing. $11.99 or $15.99, and you're seeing there the Showstopper option as well, where you get all of those other goodies included. Must say hi to Patricia Day, who says hello from an overcast Norfolk. And Shaz Earl, who says, hi everyone, it's still dull in Brum and I shall be having a bitter shandy. Ooh, I love a shandy.
I ain't had a shandy for ages.
Especially a bitter shandy. Ooh.
See, I'm a lager shandy.
Are you?
Yeah, I wouldn't do bitter shandy, but lager shandy. Very refreshing.
Yes.
Very refreshing.
Yeah. I might have a shandy tomorrow after I've finished playing cricket. You know, a bit of leather on Willow, and after the game, might retire to the bar with the gents and have a bit of shandy. How lovely. Hello also to Hilary, who's with us. Hi from Hilary and Holly. Hello, Hilary. Hello, Holly. Hello also to Mary Beth Doyle, who says hi from Minnesota. Hi to Amelie Batiste from Kentucky. And Stephanie says, good afternoon, Debbie, Ben, Team Susie and friends from Farmingdale, New Jersey. What a beautiful way to end the week. Well, thank you. It is a beautiful way to end with a bit of a throwback. All the deals are on the web. We'll get through as many as we can. But should we have a little demo with Debbie, the one we didn't do earlier?
Well, the one that I didn't do earlier was the spotlighting, because there's a little section in the magazine about spotlight crafting, and I love that. And there's lots of ways that you can do it. And there's a lovely one in the back, which I kind of took a bit of inspiration from, but doing it in my own way. You're going to need, now we had this on last night.
Oh, yeah.
Might still be on the web. Oh, wait, well, now then, was it? Because it was 24-hour deals, those
I
last
think
night.
it might have been, but you know what this place is like.
No, I know, it might still be there, which is the Hero tool, which is our magnetic base and stamping, which will really come in handy when you're using this. Now, I've got 2 pieces of cardstock to do this, and I'm going to show you my way of doing it. And this will make spotlight crafting super, super easy as well. Because I want to do a little bit of a function with the card. So my actual bases, that's 5.5-inch square. And if I remember rightly, that's 3.5-inch square. And I'm going to load it up and I'm going to stick it down. First of all, I'm going to put my magnets into place. I'm going to use the stamps. Those stamps are gorgeous and I love the floral stamps, I'm not going to lie. But I'm going to section this in to position with a little bit of a loop tactic.
A loop tack tape.
A loop tack tape.
Oh, a loop tack tape.
You can tell it's Friday. I'm getting carried away. I can't wait to get home. No, I'm not, because I'm getting stressed. Still, this
still
car
trying to sort
insurance
the,
thing all my life. Oh, I will find her a good deal. I will find her a good deal. I will find her a good deal.
Debbie's trying to sort out car insurance for her daughter, and it costs her $40. Is it the same? It must be the same in the US, right?
It's got to be when you're a new
first-time drivers.
Yeah.
When you end up paying more insurance than you actually pay for the car.
No, it's crazy.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Crazy. Never makes any sense.
No.
So I've put both of those pieces down. Now I'm hoping and praying that's on straight. Can I just do a little bit of a lift?
A little lift?
I have to have a look. I have to have a little look. By eye. Well, that's Sue.
Looks
I
all right.
Thinking Sue from Barnsley. Well, I'm sure it was Sue from Barnsley. A crafter. Yeah, I'm sure it was Sue from Barnsley. Might be wrong.
What was Sue from Barnsley?
She used to say by eye.
Oh, by
Crafting by eye. Yeah.
I thought you said by eye.
I've always said by eye.
By eye.
Yeah, I do. I like to do things by eye.
By eye.
So I'm going to pop this on, my ink onto there, and then I'm going to pop that down. Now, because I'm using the magnetic platform, this is going to make it really nice and simple. So I'm going to do this in 2 parts, okay? So we're going to come down and we're going to stamp in that corner. And when I lift off, I'm just going to check it's all stamped. If it hasn't, I'm not going to worry too much, because I can go back in. Actually, that looks really quite nice. Now, I can, of course, turn that round because I've got it in the same place and I've kind of popped it in the middle as well, although just slightly fraction. So I'm going to just move that to one side. Ooh.
Oh, beautiful.
Ooh.
Oh.
Debbie, you forgot to do the top bit. Oh,
what did you do?
Billy, I forgot to move. Oh, do you know what? Well, I never.
I don't know what you've done.
I've done it yet again. I've got carried away with myself.
What you done?
I can't even blame Eurovision this time, because I blamed Eurovision on my craft along.
You can blame the car insurance, because you're probably still thinking about that.
It's all. We're not going to worry. We're not going to worry, Nick.
No.
We're not going to worry.
Life's too short.
Life is way too short. I need that back in place. You silly belly. Because I'm going to just lift that off. And I'm going to just turn that down a little bit, and I'm just going to hold it, secure it into place, because I want that bit stamped as a. Although, to be fair, do you know what? I don't need that bit, do I really?
That's quite.
Do you know?
Yeah, it does look quite good.
No, but the reason I'm saying that is, and there's a reason why. So I'm going to put that back there into place, because we're going to make a feature of the spotlight, but we're going to make a feature on this bit and then lift it. So I'm changing my mind again, and I'll show you, because you'll see in a second. I'm going to pop that down there.
Right.
I'm going to pop that down. We're going to lift it off. I'm not going to worry too much about that, because it's just a bit of what we call secondary stamping. Do they call it now then? Not ghost stamping.
Ghost stamping.
Is it ghost stamping?
Yeah, I think I've heard that expression before.
When you've moved it. I thought that was
that is ghost stamping, yeah.
Yeah. It's like a secondary.
Generation.
That's
Generational
it.
stamping.
You. Get you.
You.
Get you.
Get you.
Now, can you see that's missed there? I'm not worried, because I've got the Hero tool in my hand. So I am going to re-ink, because I think I might have missed that corner.
By the way, just whilst we're watching Debbie, for those US viewers like Linda who are asking what is a shandy, you see that it's half a lager, half a lemonade, or half a bitter, half a lemonade.
And it's very, very,
Very
very
refreshing. Very refreshing.
Very refreshing. Yeah. Oh,
You
that's
should
better.
try it on a hot summer's day. It's very nice.
It is very nice, yes, it is. Now, I'm going to lift that off for a second because you'll see in a minute when I did my first one. I'm just going to pop that down and I'm just going to highlight a bit. Now, this is when you want to stamp and do a bit of... What I could have done was done a full background and then I could have taken like a nesting die and we could have made a feature of it, which there is a little bit in there. However, the little bit that I'm going to do, we're going to pretend we can't see that. I mean, we know it's there, but, you know, we're just going to pretend it's not there. And then I'm just going to do a little bit of what I call colouring. And there's like a little spot colouring way because I'm only going in with this area and not the full. So if I bring that back into place, I am just highlighting one area of it and that's making that the spotlight. So I'm going to just carry on that, but I make it life easy for myself. I take it off because otherwise I'll end up going over and get confused. And especially my eyes at the minute. You know, I'm having a bit of difficulty with my eye today. Driving me mad it is.
I'm surprised that our US viewers, there's no you don't have shandy in the US.
You don't have shandy?
I'm really surprised by that. Susie's saying beer and lemonade. Really? Yeah. Lager.
I've never tried it.
I think a lager shandy probably is more refreshing than a bitter shandy. I think like you have half a lemonade, half a lager in the same glass. It's really, really nice. Yeah.
Absolutely delicious.
Or what you could have, I like sometimes as well, if you want a bit more beer in there, you can have like a lager top, where you have like it filled just before the top with your lager, and then you just have a little spritz of lemonade on the top. Very nice.
I used to get asked that all the time when I worked.
What, lager top?
Yeah, lots of people, especially in my neck of the woods, love a lager top.
I tell you what, I saw a lad who I played cricket with the other day, which I haven't seen in ages. He had, on last Saturday, a pint of Guinness, but he had blackcurrant in it as well.
Yeah, Guinness and black, yeah.
I wouldn't
Has
know.
it got a name, that, though?
I don't know. I wouldn't really know what that sort of tastes like, but sort of sweetens the Guinness up, I guess, is it? Guinness and black,
I mean, personally, I've only ever had Guinness when I've been in Ireland.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind a Guinness. Now and again I'd have one, but it's not my go-to, really. My granddad used to drink a lot of Guinness and a lot of stout he used to like when he was alive. Full of iron, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you can start to see that taking shape, and when we drop that back in, it's just highlighting in that area. And then you're going to repeat that down in the bottom. So let me come in and do exactly the same, just down here. There's lots of ways that you can do what we call the spotlight technique. And I think there's I want to say three beautiful projects in the magazine about this. So you can, you know, like I said, there's lots of step-by-step instructions in there. But you can do your own take on these things. It doesn't necessarily, it just gives you that starting point, it gives you measurements, it's all those things that you want. Maybe you've not tried this technique before, but you've got that to hand to be able to do that and enjoy it as well, because it's one I haven't done in quite a while, I'm not going to lie. So it's nice to revisit some older techniques that you may have possibly forgotten about or may never have done.
Yeah.
You may never have done this.
Yeah.
Now, when you see that, and I'm going to cover that ink pad up because otherwise I'm going to get ink absolutely everywhere. Popping that back in, and
cool.
have I got that the right way around?
That's it.
No.
No, it's not.
I had it before, it was the right way around. And there you go, that highlights that. So we're going to just ignore the hand. I'm just making sure I'm wiping my hands. Oop.
Yep.
That's time we're coming across there.
Sure you could have wiped your hands somewhere else, Debbie, for goodness sake. Oi, 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 oi.
Now, I did the full stamp when I was in a house where I was doing this, and really, when I think about it now, I could have saved myself a lot of time and trouble with the technique that I've just done. And I'm just going to show you how that highlights it and just focuses in on those coloured. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take my foam pads off. I am going to add, though, a bit of wiggly glue, wet glue.
Yes.
All-purpose glue.
Yes.
the wiggle glue that gives you the
wiggly.
wiggle time to get it into position.
All purpose.
Thank you. All purpose.
Yeah, wiggly glue.
So I'm going to go in and pop that onto the top because I want to make sure that I get this in the right spot. And now I've realised, there we go, thank goodness I've helped myself with this one because I put my Celebrate Your Day in already. And I'm just going to now take it to where it needs to be and match that up. And it looks, oh my God, it looks so effective, honestly.
Really clever.
And the fact that I've put some foam pads on to lift it gives it a natural little bit of a shadow as well. I'm just going to show you, look how gorgeous that looks when you do that bit of, just that little tiny bit of a spotlight, like adding that colour. I always remember this technique. Linda, I told you, my bestie, who's back into crafting now, was the one that first taught me about spotlight crafting.
Yeah.
And I hadn't done it for a long time, so it looks lovely when you
Very
do
cool.
that. Now, the only difference that I've done here, Ben, is I've taken the other stamp, this one here, and stamped in all four corners of this mat and layer because I just wanted to tie it in. And like I said, there's a little feature in the magazine with, similar to what I've just done, just different colours and a different way of doing your spotlight. But I wanted to add a little bit more. Now, I was thinking about the papers and I thought, do you know what? No, I'm going to save those papers. And I did it in that other demo. But just to pop that down, you can make your own background paper. And potentially, if you wanted to do a little bit of spotlight crafting, or maybe colour it in to tie it in. So that would look lovely if there were just areas of it all tied in. But doesn't that look really nice and effective?
Very classy, I love it.
Yeah, very, a bit clean and simple as well.
A bit more
so it's not-
minimalist. As you know, I'm a big fan of that, of like white space. I think it can be so effective. I love it when you guys go all out and all over the top. But I think cards like this, which are stripped back, just very classy look, isn't it?
It is, and when you start to think that this has just come from the stamp set alone in the magazine, and I took a little bit of inspiration from, in fact, if I grab the magazine, I'll show you, because it's in the back where she's done the spotlight crafting.
Okay.
And you'll see that it's similar, but I've done my own little tweak on it.
Yeah.
There we go. She's done a smaller version, and she's had a little couple of bits of splashes. But yeah, and then that one, you've seen that one already, where you can take things like all over prints, then do the print again, use your dies to cut out and then put them over the top with the colour to create that spotlight effect, which I think looks lovely, and including in the pineapple as well. And slightly different what she's done with that, because she's made it into an aperture card. I haven't got that one here, otherwise I would show you, because I think Craig might have got that, because he's launching this at Hobby Maker soon. So I think he may have got that particular sample. But doesn't that look effective on the aperture? That's where the spotlight is, on the inside of it. So I think, you know, spotlight crafting is a really nice method and a really nice style. But you can take it, and again, I've just made my card bigger and just added that in. And you know, sometimes, and you know me, Ben, I am a little OTT at times with crafting as well as life. However, sometimes it's nice to do those stripped back versions, and I absolutely love that. Not blowing me on trumpet there.
Blow it, go on.
Thank you very much. But you can create those yourself. And that was from taking that little bit of inspiration from that magazine and turning it into my own make. So you can do that with with that fantastic magazine with all these fabulous projects in there. So yes, absolutely. Go to town, enjoy it, and get your craft on.
Get your craft on, honey. Craft it downtown. Na, 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 na. Anyway, if you're at the Showstopper, here it is. Everything Debbie's just shown you within the magazine, the papers, the stamps, the embossing folder, the dies, the stencils, and of course all of the inspiration in there too. If you go for the Showstopper, you get all of the other goodies that you're seeing here. So you're going to get your foam pads. Oh dear. Foam pads. You're going to get your red liner tape, you're going to get your tape pen, and you're going to get your 2 shimmer sprays from the Bella Luna collection. I did some Moseby maths on this earlier, and it basically works out if you go for the Showstopper, you pay for all of the extras, and then you get the magazine for free. I mean, that's pretty good, isn't it? That's a good deal. That is a good deal. It's £32 or $40 if you're platinum, and we'll give you 100 bonus points. If you just want the magazine on its own, you get 50 bonus points with that. And here's your price. And you can see, as Debbie was flicking through and showing you, it's well worth it for all of the inspiration, all of the ideas, for the fact that you're getting those papers in there, the fact you've got more downloadable elements in there as well, which you can get your hands on, and of course all of the hardware. That is a steal. If you've already bought one of our magazines before, no doubt you'll be getting this one. If you haven't, get it today. It'll be the best 12 quid you spend, I promise you. It's such a good deal. A few comments, then we're going to move on to the Flamazing Flamingos collection, and we're going to watch a demo from Sarah from yesterday. Mary Pat says, the pineapple is perfect for my Maui scrapbook layouts. Oh, here's a question for you, trivia buffs. See if anyone knows the answer to this one. Which famous sports trophy has a pineapple on top of it?
Oh, that's a good one. I've
There you
no
go.
idea.
World famous sports trophy. Which one? Don't cheat or Google. But there is a very, very well known.
Could I ask a question? Mm-hmm. UK or stateside?
UK.
UK, right.
But it's a really well known sport and tournament, and the trophy has a pineapple on top of it.
Really?
Yeah.
A pineapple on the top?
I mean, it's not like an actual pineapple, but it's like a gold pineapple on the pineapple. It's a gold pineapple on the trophy, on the lid of the trophy.
I didn't know that. Not that I know that, because I don't know what he's talking about, but I'm sure somebody will let us know.
Yeah, let us know if you know in the comments. First person to get it right gets a pat on the back and a free pineapple. You don't get the pineapple. No, I can't. I love the inspiration in the magazine, says Mary Pat. And good day, says Nicolette, from sunny Las Vegas, Nevada, to the CTV fabulous Debbie, Ben and crew and crafty friends. Hello, and hello to Nicolette, who says, a bit of flamingo trivia. In ice hockey, when a player lifts their one leg to let a puck go through, it is called a flamingo. And when our Vegas Golden Knights win, the fans throw flamingos on the ice. Well, there you go. Cindy says, I like the look of the iris folding, and there's loads of love coming through here. Karen says, love the card. Love it, says Betsy. Linda says, beautiful. Cindy says, love that. Beautiful card, Debbie. Gorgeous, says Jen. Stacey Lou says, hello, gorgeous Debbie and handsome Ben. Mwah. Nicolette says, totally awesome. There's loads of love coming through for this. And just before we get onto the flamingos, can I just tackle this for a second from our Susie? You know, we were talking earlier on about us Brits loving a shandy.
Yes.
Half a lager, half a lemonade. Susie's put, I like a red beer and tomato juice.
What's...
Good for a hangover, apparently.
Well, I mean, I never get myself in those states anymore, so I wouldn't know what's good for an hangover cure. That sounds quite...
I saw you at the party. I saw you at the party. She was on the red beer the day after. I know it.
The Berry Collins. Delicious cocktail. Never heard of it before in my life. It was the most delicious cocktail ever. Stuck on it all night. Till we got back to the house.
Shazelle, you got the sport correct. But who can
what
name...
is it then?
Well, if I tell you that, you'll be able to get it straight away.
Oh.
Did I just tell you?
Well, no, because there's only... Right, the major sports in the UK...
Trisha's got it.
...are Wimbledon, snooker, darts... Wimbledon?
The Wimbledon Men's Trophy has got a pineapple on the lid.
You learn something new every single day.
Yep, true story. Well done, Trisha. You win a pat on the back and a pineapple that may or may not arrive. It won't arrive. Thanks for playing along, everybody. Shall we look at some Flamazing Flamingos? This collection, so we've got the details up on the screen for the 16-piece collection, where you obviously get one of everything. I will rattle through it quickly, and then we're going to see a demo from yesterday. Was it yesterday?
No, Wednesday.
Wednesday. I mean, lots of people have been chatting about how the magazine works perfectly with this, and you'll see why. Look, because the Flamazing Flamingos is all about all things tropical. Look at the stencils that you're going to be getting here. You've got your foliage in here. You've got all these beautiful leaves, the cheese leaves, your hibiscus. Again, stencils of different shapes and sizes, stencils to make your own backgrounds, your own papers with. A really, really fantastic set of 4 stencils. You're also going to get your tropical background. This one is like that beautiful, sort of like a creator card, isn't it, really? If you go back to watch the first launch show that Debbie did a really fun project with that actually on Wednesday. You've got your tropical leaves in there. A lovely set of smaller dies for you to be able to kind of embellish, make little tropical wreaths with potentially. You've got a 3D embossing folder in there too, which is just magnificent with all of those fantastic tropical leaves on. We're also going to pop into your collection, the tropical scene. This one has lots of different dies in it. The outer dies, the scene dies, if you like, as if you can see here, are split at the top. So that means if you want, you can make the card slightly longer, you can elongate it, and you can also mix and match those scenes around as well. But of course, you've got the flamingo and lots of other components in there too. More leaves when it comes to these embossing folders as well. So your foliage trio, you've got one beautiful leaf, you've got those beautiful cheese leaves again, and number 2, is that a banana leaf? Banana leaf, cheese, pineapple leaf. I don't know, I made that last one up. Then you've got the flamingos in there. What's that one called? The Together Forever, who are super cute. And this one, which I think you will see in one of the demos we're going to show you with Sarah in just a little while. I mean, it's such a beautiful stamp that you're going to have a lot of fun colouring. You're also going to get your Majestic Flamingo, which is that beautiful edgeable, and this one, which I know a lot of you chatted about on the launch, is the Flamingo Silhouette. That one is super cute for paper piecing, super cute, as a lot of you suggested, for potentially using your illusion film with. You're then also going to get your stamps, and the stamps are great. You've got in here things like Stand Tall, you've got Pretty in Pink, you have got Happy Birthday. They all obviously relate to the fact that this is a flamingo collection. Now, that is not all, because you're also going to be receiving, he says, feathers, 20 of those included in the set. You're also going to get your pens, Tricolour Aquas. Now, these, a lot of people are asking, not new colours, but newly configured for you to make sure that the colours that you get in this set all work. So your pink flamingo, where you've got your peach, you've got your, I'm going to turn this around. You've got peach, you've got rose pink and crimson, Flamingo Bay, which is the middle pen, which is evergreen, aquamarine and teal, and then your tropical foliage, which is meadow, I thought I said meatloaf then, meadow, bud green and sea green. Then you're going to get your linen cardstock in here. That, as always, matches up perfectly with the papers, which I'm about to show you. 24 sheets in there, 8 colours, 3 sheets of each, and then the paper pads. A 6x6 one, double-sided, 36 sheets, which is a smaller version of the 12x12. Feast your blooming eyes on these. They are absolutely out of this world. And what I've loved this week is that we brought you a fantastic collection in the Age of Elegance a little bit earlier on with a beautiful, beautiful paper pad. And then we go, I mean, it's night and day, isn't it? The designs that we've brought you, but they are absolutely stunning. All those beautiful flamingos in there, all of that sort of tropical scenery going on. And as always, we bring you that more sort of stripped back B-side on these. So if you want to kind of, you know, make your own creations, stamp onto them, stencil onto them, you can do. But it's a beautiful, fantastic paper pad. I want a Hawaiian shirt. I mean, that one. Imagine that on a shirt. That would look brilliant, wouldn't it? Sam would wear it. We could get matching shirts. Maybe we should. But all of that you're getting in the bundle for just £104 or $135.20. So you've got your free shipping there as well. We are going to have a little look at, are we doing that now? Here we are. Good news. We are going to have a little bit of a look back to yesterday. No, not yesterday. Wednesday. I'm struggling. I'm ill. Wednesday, where Sarah did the 2-hour official launch of this amazing collection, and she did some fantastic inspiration for you. And here's one of her amazing demos.
Right. So I saw this card, and I absolutely loved it. So I thought I'll show you all how to do a domed front card. I didn't have this exact shape of die, but any sort of nest and die will do the exact trick, but it's learning how to do this colouring. Right, here we go. This is on a watercolour card. I've done this, right? So watch what I'm going to do. We're going to colour a little bit at a time, right? So we're going to start off by putting just first of all the paler pink down here, right? Yeah. Then we're going to go from the paler pink into the mid, and bear in mind we are going to colour wash all of this out, right? And then we're going to go from the mid into the deep. So we're going to bring in the deep down here, and that's your flamingo colour.
And as we chatted earlier, sorry, not new colours here, but we've configured these to make it as easy as possible for you to have the right colours to get that flamingo effect, right? And
you'll see exactly what I mean, because the flamingo is going to be absolutely perfect.
Okay.
So you see you do the wash out here, and you can see there how we're washing all them colours together. But you've got that lovely depth in the flamingo, and you can always go back in and add more, but it's really hard to take it away. It's not impossible with watercolour, but it's really hard to take it away. So can you see we've got that transition of colour straight from one straight into the other? Yeah. quite a line going on there. So all you do is you put a little bit more of the medium colour down here, pick it up, and you just drag that in so that then you lose that line, and we just watercolouring all the way through with that, right? So that's how you do your lovely watercolour. Don't be frightened of the colour. Don't be frightened because it's light. We're not frightened of the colour, right? So then I'm going to do the same again. We've done that. I'm going to go, right, so right around, leave the eye white. Don't have a flamingo's eyes white, but we could, and actually, I'm going to bring it down her beak. I think she's a she.
Yeah, I feel, it's funny, isn't it, how you, you kind of sort of make animals male and female, but I feel like, yeah, flamingo, I mean, it's obviously male flamingos, but I feel like she is a she.
Yeah.
Especially with on her head.
She looks very, yeah, she's very pretty, isn't she?
She is very pretty.
Yeah.
I feel like she'd be called something like Florence.
Florence.
Yeah.
Florence the flamingo.
Yeah, Florence Flamingo.
Unique.
Yeah. They're
unique, bit different. So, right, so can you see there, I've opted to just go with the dark and the light colour so that I can pop that medium on and we can pick that up and then be watercolouring with that medium one there to add more shading in, okay? And then once we've got the shading in, we can then do the same. So I'm going to go down the bottom of her beak. So I'm going to start her up here and paint. So this is a mix of painting and also the colour.
Ah, I see. And is it just like it's a damp brush as opposed to like a dripping brush, right?
Yeah, so if you notice, I'm taking off most of the water at the side like this when I'm painting with it. And you can, so if I go with that and I want to go dark, you shouldn't really go into wet. So you shouldn't put the pen down on the wet card. What you do is you bring it off the side and then you add a little bit on like that and then drag that in, you see. That's how we get the deeper colour. Okay, so look at that lovely depth of colour. And then we can do exactly the same around here, or you can do exactly the same around the greens. Let me show you a bit of the greens because that's a bit of a different shading, right? So again, we paint, first of all, I'm starting to colour with the lightest one, right? Because the lightest one, you always start with the lightest shade because we don't want to cross-contaminate or infect any of our other colours, right? So we're putting that lightest shade in there. And then we come in with the darkest one. And you're going to put the dark, like as though you were using your alcohol pens.
Yes.
Right? So you're coming in with your dark one there, dropping it right in, and then we go from the dark to the medium, and then the medium back to the light, and that's how you get your kind of coloration coming all the way through.
When do you think she should be called Felicity the Flamingo?
Felicity, Wendy, I'm a fan.
Okay.
I'm a fan, yeah.
Felicity Flamingo.
What did you call her? Frida?
Frida? No, Florence.
Florence. Well, Florence Frida. You know.
Frida's quite a nice name, actually. Frida Flamingo.
Yeah. Frida the Flamingo.
How are they doing the splodgy backgrounds around the stamped flamingos, says Anne.
The splodgy background, we can do that if you want. I hadn't planned to do that demo, but I absolutely can do. I can just wing it.
Yeah.
Wing, like a flamingo wing.
Flamingo wing it. Debby did do some splodgy backgrounds earlier on. And also, don't forget, you get your masks and stencils in this set too, which is quite nice. Gail says, I'm going to have to get this add-on because I got the special from HSN. Yep, get the add-on, the 4-piece selection. Beverly Bryant says, this flamingo looks very Carmen Miranda. She does look very Carmen Miranda. She was in like the movies in the 40s and 50s, didn't she? Always had like flowers or fruit on her head. Maybe
I don't know who that is.
Carmen Miranda?
Yeah.
You'd recognise if she always had a very extravagant like head dress on, which was either fruit or flowers.
Right.
And Wanda says, I'm watching from bed, it's 7:30, I'm watching on a 45-inch. My favourite to watch on is a 65-inch curved screen. I have a 55-inch in your craft room
Nice.
that I watch on whilst crafting.
She knows how to craft.
Tell you what, that is a craft room and a half, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know, if I was sitting watching Crafters TV all day, I would totally invest in a 55-inch dome as well.
What, for the craft room, though?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
Nice.
You need to see all the papers and the detail and what we're crafting. You know, if you're investing in yourself, Ben, you're investing in your education.
That's it.
That's it. You need the tools.
So if you need a reason to go out and buy a 55-inch TV is
We'll
because
provide that for you.
you're investing in yourself. You're investing in the education that we bring you, and you need to see it on the biggest screen possible. Jane says, if I was upstairs, the TV is 65 inches. Wowee. See, I've got the small TV in our bedroom. We've got the big TV downstairs in the lounge, but our big TV is only 55 inches. So you're all winning here.
Yeah, but everything's bigger in America, isn't it?
That's what. Well, so I've heard.
Yeah.
So I've heard.
Everything's bigger in America.
Need to go back to America at some point. Not been there for 20 odd years.
20 odd years.
Went there for my honeymoon, and that was it. Never went back. Not because I didn't like it. Just never had the opportunity. Maybe a trip to Florida at some point, Sarah. Here, you go over there quite a lot.
Well, you want to come and carry me bags? I wasn't joking. Well, you kind of come and go on air for us. They have presenters. So I would only be there teaching.
Well, I could. What's that, Johnny? Yeah, I could help set stuff up. I could be your right-hand man.
Have you been through pack shot training in here?
Oh, yeah. I set up the odd pack shot now and again. I've knocked a few down in my time.
Well, that was what I had in mind. Got to be quick over there, you know. We're getting not much time at all to build our pack shots. It's a quick turnaround. Liam runs a tight ship.
Yeah, I could just come and carry your bags, do a bit of hobnobbing. You know, I'd love to meet Adam Freeman. He started off the same place as me. You see, in TV shopping. He went to Florida. I came here with you.
Let's just leave it there, should we? Right, so here we go. So I've cut, that is how we do the, I'm pretty pleased with that. I think it looks pretty good. Yep, so now we just need a card to put it on.
Yeah.
So let me just show you, I've got the base prepped, right? So I've done the base card, you're going to want the size, aren't you?
Yes.
So the base card is 5.5 by, no, 5.25 by 6 3/4, right? And then I've already done the die cut, because you don't need to watch it, right? So this is the 6 wide by 6 1/4 high.
Okay.
With a score line at 1/2 inch on both sides.
Gotcha.
Because what we're doing is, we're making this so that when you stick it on the front, see this here, a little bit smaller, you see.
Ah, I see.
Right? So it's a little bit bigger, so that it's going to bundle up.
Yeah.
But you then want to cut out your next layers. So I've actually got all of those cut out to go on the front, and we just need to stick that down really, really thoroughly. Right, I'm sticking.
Jane says we should call it Pinky the Flaming Hot Flamingo. I like that. Good. Dawn says, Ben and Sarah, I did it. She bought the Showstopper, said I didn't get extra papers. I have enough. You sold me. I'll send my recent creation, aka work of art. Yeah, send in any pictures. We would love to see those. And a few people, including chatting, saying and asking whether we think that the inks in the tropical collection would work nicely with the Flamazing Flamingos.
Yes, they absolutely would.
I think it's got that kind of feel to it, hasn't it?
It's got the same sort of vibe. Absolutely has, same sort of vibe. Notice how much tape I put on that, by the way, guys. Like, a lot of it. So I've stuck that really, really thoroughly. Yep. And then I've also die cut this little one out there so that we can go around the outside with this.
Okay. Shelley D's, she says, I'm from the US, but I'm in the UK for a tour right now for a couple of weeks.
Oh, nice.
Well, where are you, Shelley D? Whereabouts in the UK are you? Said, made sure I set an alert on my calendar so I would not forget which day to order this collection. Yeah, let us know where you're from and where you are in the UK. And lots of people saying they watch us on their big TV. Carol says she watches on the 60-inch, watching on the TV and the iPad, says Karen Cronin, so I can message. And Wendy says always watch on the big screen. We're always better on the big screen, me and Sarah.
I'm just telling you, we've got a 100-inch in the living room now.
What?
Right? Yeah. I told you the other day you look really good on a 100-inch.
Oh, yes, you did, actually.
Yeah. We have you red because the kids love your sea shanty song.
Ah.
So you look really good in black and white on our 100-inch.
I can't even comprehend, like, how big that is.
Yeah.
Is it, like, as big as this wall? Like that?
It's pretty big.
That is, yeah.
It's pretty big. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty big. Yeah. You come round. Watch yourself on it.
What are you doing tonight, Ben? Look, I was going to Sarah's to watch myself on her 100-inch TV.
Wow, I look good.
Is it like one that's always in place, or is it one of those like a cinema screen that comes down out of the?
Always in place.
100-inch.
Yeah. We had to make a new wall for it.
That is showbiz. That is showbiz. My TV is so big, I had to make a new wall for it. That is brilliant. That's so good. Oh my goodness.
I've just shaped that a little bit around the edge.
That is great.
We are so showbiz.
That is one of the most showbiz things I've ever heard.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh dear.
It's a good wall.
Yeah, a sturdy wall.
Right, here we go. So you are going to go down there like that, right? And then you are going to go down here. That is giving us that lovely bend on the front.
Yes.
Yeah. We like you very much, right? And then when you're doing your flat stick and forks, you want your colour all purpose, right? So I've done the really thorough stick onto there, and then we're going with the flat sticking down here. Right, there we go. And then remember, you see, we can get the, so that's in here. And then I'm going to get my flamingo in the middle, right?
Okay.
So there she is. Actually, it might be a
Beautiful.
he now. I'm looking at it thinking he could be a he.
Frank.
Frank, yeah.
Yeah.
Frank the flamingo. Digging that. Nice.
Or Fred.
There you go, Frank. You can pop in there. Yes. Oh, I like it.
Oh, yes.
I like it a lot, right? And then, look, I've got Embrace Your Inner Flamingo. These are all the stamps, by the way, guys, that come with it, right? So Embrace Your Inner Flamingo, and then also the feather. Everything. I feel like it needs two.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like it needs one up each side. Coming down there.
How many feathers do you get? Is it 12?
Let's have a look. 20.
Oh, blooming heck.
Blooming heck, 20.
Half a flamingo.
Well, not quite. No flamingos were harmed in the making of this set of things. Right.
It's faux flamingo.
Faux flamingo, right. I think I'll just pop you down here and just hold you in place a little bit like this, right? So you can go around there because they're all bending a little bit to the one side, which is what you want. And then you're coming up around there like that, right? Yes, that was the right shout, wasn't it?
That was.
A little bit down there. Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah, quite a few people have been going for some extra feathers, actually.
I'm not surprised, actually.
I totally get that.
Not
there. Embrace your inner flamingo.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, coming back to it again, those foam pads, here they are. They really do make all of the difference. Put them foam, but look how easy life is when you do that.
Perfect.
Embrace your inner flamingo. There she/he is looking tremendous.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Flamazing.
Yes, queen.
That was just for you, Lisa P. I didn't see your message until before, because I would have obviously gone. Let's go to the flashback. Wayne's World styling. That's what they did, wasn't it?
Oh, I'm like, what you doing?
Yeah, no, that's what they did. Anyway, there you go, Lisa P. That was for you. I'm going to cut out bits of the papers to put into frames to put in the bathroom, says Shazza, like Craig made. And Stephanie says, I will keep my eyes peeled for a flamingo shirt. I have flamingo lounge pants, pink, of course. Tim C says, hi everyone from Nottinghamshire. He also says, beautiful colours for the flamingo. Sarah and the team have done it again. A couple of questions as well, actually, Debbie. Can I fire them at you?
You absolutely can, my lovely.
Tim says, bit of a daft question. That's what he says. Can you put photopolymer stamps onto laminated cardstock to store if wanted?
Photopolymer stamps.
Onto laminated cardstock.
Laminated cardstock
to store it.
To store. Yes, you can. Laminated. Yes. Because it's clingy.
Yeah.
Photopolymer can cling to anything. Yes. Absolutely.
And then Alison says, quick off-topic question. When you organise your coloured cardstock in groups, where would you place your pink family and browns? She says, rainbow is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Where did the pink and the brown go? Organising today.
See, I would put pink alongside red.
Yeah,
because
I think I would.
For me, and the brown, did you say brown?
Yeah.
I would be putting with me blacks and me greys.
Oh,
If
so
I were
like
doing
dark.
it, yeah, I would split up because I've had this. I've actually, funny you just said that. My wardrobe is Richard of York gave battle in vain. I've done it in like red
Oh, yeah.
and orange because that's how I've done it. But then I was looking at it, I'm thinking, where's my black going? Where's my grey? I'm genuine. I was looking at it thinking this is not going to suit me. It weren't sitting right. But I get it. But it's just finding something. No, I don't wear much black. I'm not going to lie.
I don't think I've ever seen you wear black.
I've got a couple. But yeah, so if I were doing that, I would be thinking of pinky with red, and me browns with me greys and me blacks. So yeah, I would do that. That's just me personally. You know, you'll find something that works for you.
Love the paper in the Flamingo collection, says Sherry Bolts. And Lisa P says, thank you. Perfect. Party on, Ben. Party on, Lisa. Ben's World. Crafty time. Excellent. Wee, 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 wee. I must rewatch that film. I haven't seen that for years. What was the one with bing, 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 Foxy?
I've never watched it.
Oh, it's really funny.
Sorry, I've never watched it because I don't think it's my cup of tea.
But
I don't think it's my cup of tea.
bit too silly.
A bit silly, yeah, but I mean we all like silly. But yeah, it's not my cup of tea.
Hey, Mr. Donut Man, who's trying to kill you? I don't know, but he better not. Have I even got time to show this now? Have I? Quickly. We've got, we're doing flash, what are they called? Throwback deals. Biddly-boo, biddly-boo. Now you've started me off on it, Lisa P. I can't stop it now. Every time. What are they called? Throwback deals. Diddly-doo, diddly-doo, diddly-doo. So this is the Floral Elegance 13-piece selection. I shall have to be very quick here because we are almost at the top of the hour. This is a beautiful set of goodies. In the 13-piece collection, you're going to get stencils. So this one is called your Floral Wreath. So you're basically going to use all of these wonderful stencils here to create that, that stunning floral wreath. Also within the collection, you have got the Perfect Peonies. So again, really sort of beautiful standard stencil, if you like, giving you that peony background. You've got edgeables in here as well. I mean, that luxurious lace is absolutely stunning, and I think will look great on the side of a card as well as it will on the top. Maybe like something like an easel card. It look great for your box lids as well. You've got beautiful embossing folders in here too. That Floral Delight, incredible. If you enjoyed the illustrated embossing folders that we had on yesterday, then that is going to be right up your street. You've also got the beautiful blooms in here too, those dies that allow you to create stunning florals, and then you've got that die there that allows you to create the stamens on the inside. Stamps in here, that blossoming corner work really nicely actually with the effect that Debbie was showing you a few moments ago with the stamps that you've got in your magazine. Shimmer ink pads included too, so you've got those in two beautiful colours. You've got the elegant floral heart in there as well, really stunning stamp. And then you've also got in here glitter paste in those two fabulous colours. You have got yourself the gilding flakes as well, and the most amazing pot of glitter. I'll quickly get this out for you and show you. Look at that. Look at that beautiful glitter. It's got that kind of like stunning iridescent finish to it, and you have got 30 grams of that beautiful glitter in the pot. On top of that, in the set, you are going to be getting your foil transfers, 8x8, so you get in there actually 7 sheets of your sort of rose gold foil, and you get all of these sheets of frames, of borders, of florals, of designs. You've got lettering in here, and then all of your alphabet, uppercase, lowercase, and then your numbers in there too. And last but by no means least is your Floral Elegance paper pad 6x6. I mean, again, just a stunning, stunning paper pad on that pearlescent, pearlized paper as well. So you're going to get that beautiful gold sheen on these stunning, stunning papers. £64 or $84 is the price on that. Check the show page for all those deals and more as we continue with the throwback deals. Hello, if you've just joined us, where have you been? Where have you been? We are here 1 hour to go, one live hour of this week, and then we're done until Tuesday of next week, because of course it is the bank holiday weekend, both here and in the States, as I've been reliably informed by our lovely US viewers. So I hope you're ready and raring to go for a fantastic weekend. Of course, if you do miss us across the weekend, which I know you will, of course, you've still got us on CTV 24/7, where you can watch back some of your favourite shows. And what a week it's been. No doubt there will be repeats of the Age of Elegance, of the Flamazing Flamingos. What else did we launch this week? There was something else earlier on, wasn't there?
Age of Elegance.
Oh, Club Inspire Day, and also the magazine today.
Flamingos yesterday. What did we do
Cartload yesterday.
Oh, Cartload. Oh
Yeah.
gosh, we had a really busy day at Cartload.
Yeah. So yeah, lots to look forward to over the course of the weekend, and loads of great deals on the website too. Hi to Linda, who's joined us, saying I've just received my magazine, and Hillary says, "We are not worthy. We are not worthy."
Oh my life, I do know that.
Thank you, everybody. I might have to go back. I might watch that tonight now as well. Not seen it in years. No, right, we're going to get on to the second hour of the show. Debbie's here, by the way, in case you've just doing this. There she
I
is.
was a bit busy then.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
Oh,
I'll let you off.
Come back to me.
I'll stand back.
There we go. Yeah, don't know what she was doing over there. Ah, fine. Whilst Debbie just gets herself prepared and ready, let's have a look at another great deal that we've got as we do our throwback event, which is our Pets Rule selection, one of my favourite launches of the year. I absolutely love this. It was super duper busy, and I think we all love this because we all love our pets, don't we? Whether you're team cat or team dog, it matters not. Let's have a quick straw poll on that, by the way. Are you team cat? Are you team dog? Or
Dog.
are you team both? Nicola, both. Sam? Dog?
Dog.
Dog. Dog. But as I keep saying, I really want to get another cat
I know.
later down the line, like a little rescue cat, because I do love cats. But anyway, this collection is great because it caters for dog lovers and cat lovers. I mean, look at the dies, for goodness sake. The cat's whiskers. I absolutely love this. So you've got your little frame die there with the cat amongst the, looks like the foxgloves, doesn't it? And then you've got that outer die there as well. So whether you want to cut it in, cut it out, you can. And you can also, which is quite nice, just if you wanted just to remove the cat from there, you could cut the cat out and then just have a beautiful floral frame. And also, I think some of those other cats would obviously fit into that frame as well if you wanted to pop them in there. But how nice that you've got those dies there of the little cat laying down. Sorry, excuse me. The cat licking, washing itself, and then the cat there just sort of throwing you some shade. You've also got the fish bones in there too. You've also got in this set the dog version of that, which is called It's Porty Time. Dog in the frame. Dachshund, Chihuahua, bam, 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 Chihuahua. And then you've also got your little Labrador who's giving paw. Bone, paw print. And then one of the best die sets ever, which is this one, which is called Talk to the Paw. You've got the 3 dies there, which create your little paw bit and the toe beans. To create that paw print, whether you want it as a cut into your project to create like a little shaker, or whether you want the waist, as it were, to pop onto a project. I think that's one of the most brilliant dies that we've ever done. You're also going to get in the set Perfect Cat. So this brings you sentiments like Talk to the Paw, Cat Mom, Fur Mum, Cats Make People Happy. What part of meow don't you understand? I really love as well this cat here, because he's got glasses on and he's got a bow tie. He's a very smart cat. And this cat also I love in stamp form, who's got the party hat on. He looks like what? He does look like he's up to no good, actually. Nap, eat, stretch, repeat. And also, cat hair is my glitter. And then, of course, if you're team dog, we give you your top dog stamps. And in there, you've got Dog Dad, Fur Mum, Woof You, Yappy Birthday, and look at the dog down there. Look, he's got shades on and everything. And then you've got Dog Hair is my glitter, Positive Vibes Only. What does that one say down the side here? I can't read that. Run free, over the Rainbow Bridge. That is quite sad, but it's nice to have stamps like that, isn't it? This one says, time spent with dogs is never wasted. Anyway, it's a lovely, lovely selection. If you've not yet picked it up, I insist that you must buy that today if you are loving your dogs and cats, because it's a collection you use time and time again. What am I like, says Stephanie, seeing the Floral Elegance and wondering when it launched and then realised I have it. I need help. It happens, Stephanie. It happens. Alison says she's team both. Sarabi's mum, team cat. Linda, team both. Lynn Morton, team dog. And Hilary, I'm not surprised, team dog. You had to say that, didn't you? Because I know Holly is probably listening. They're always listening. Shall we have a look at some finished samples with Debbie? I'm glad you picked this one out. How cool is this die set?
I absolutely love it. I wish I'd done something like that now because I absolutely love that one.
Yeah.
They do steal your heart as well, let me just tell you. But I love the stay positive. I absolutely love it. And then those stamps, woof, 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 around there. But look, the cat with attitude.
So good, catitude.
I absolutely love him. Little party guy, so cute. I mean, super, super cute. The silhouettes, though, they come into their own, don't they, those silhouettes. They're absolutely beautiful. Whichever way you look at these, I love that one as well.
That is so
He
funny.
looks like, whoop, me, party.
Meow.
What? But honestly, they're absolutely fabulous. They really are. And it's one of those collections that we all lost our hearts to. Quite literally. We all lost our hearts because we all wanted to launch it. I know me and Craig were like, came to fisticuffs. I honestly adore this collection. It's just such a gorgeous one. I love the fact that you've got the choice there of having the two. So whether you want to do it with the cat, I can't help it. I've gone with the dog.
Team dog.
But to be fair, I am going to include a cat in there as well. But I do love, especially the two cutesies that are on there. I absolutely love it. Him, down there, super cool dude.
Yeah, super cool dude.
Super cool dude. Or in my world, that would be our little pixie. Super cool girl.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. Now, I've stamped it out. Now, when it's stamped out, it does come like this. And it depends on the colouring medium that you're going to be using. But because I'm using alcohol pens, that's why I've stamped it into alcohol basing. Now, I was going to look for a scrap of paper. The only one I can find is the one that I did earlier, so we'll use that one. And we're just going to colour it in. So and I've got a couple of colours here. I've gone for pale pink shade and earth brown. Colour middle of her ear, since it's our little pixie. Yes, you're on light, Debbie, you're okay. And then just colour. And what I love about these stamps is there's not a lot to colour.
No.
So you're going to make some really amazing colours. Do you know, for one, like if you are, dog... Well, we all know Craig's story. He's said this many a time. The Dogs Trust used to raise money with his mates for the Dogs Trust. But you could be making for your local charities. And
animal shelters.
Yeah. I mean, imagine having a lot of these cars in there. They would look absolutely incredible, wouldn't they? Absolutely incredible. And like I said, they're all super cute. I absolutely love, even though the cat's in there, and I'm not a massive lover of cats.
No.
I'm not. I'm not going to shy away from it. I'm not.
What is it about cats you're not fond of?
I think it's to do with childhood. I might have said this before. My Uncle Bill used to have cats.
Yeah.
Well, I said my Uncle Bill. It was his mum. And a cat went for me when I walked through the house. Literally just got in the house and literally pounced and dug its claws and straight down. So it kind of put me off a little bit. My other friend Andrew, though, and his husband, they are cat mad. And when I do go, kind of even it makes me fear a little bit because you can't help it, don't you, when you have something that creates a little bit of trauma in your life.
That's it.
You can't help but feel that way. So I do get nervous when they come round me. But he's got some cute little cats.
You never quite know with cats, do you? You're always a little bit on edge.
Although, to be fair, one took a liking to me and was sat round me and
there you go.
Purring and making that lovely purring sound. So, yeah. Little cutie.
Our first cat we had as a family cat was called Lucy. She was a tortoiseshell, and I used to like her, but sometimes she'd just be in a really funny mood, and like you've just said, she'd come after you for no reason. And her thing she used to do is she used to run sideways across the living room and go after your ankles.
Run.
Tail up, heckles up, like sideways, like a crab across the living room, and she'd dive for your ankles and bite your ankles.
Never.
Yeah, she would. Yeah, Lucy cat. We had like 3 or 4 cats when I was growing up, actually. Hence why it's a bit weird. We've sort of ended up, well, it's not weird because Laura always had dogs, so that's why we ended up with dogs. But obviously we had our dogs and the cat, who we lost last year. So hence why I want to get another cat, maybe, later down the line, when I've retired, maybe. Cats and dogs in the house. I think the more pets you can have, the better, to be honest with you.
Well,
I love being surrounded by animals.
yeah, I mean, we all know just what they can do for you.
Yeah.
As a person, like, I mean, if you do love your animals, then you'll totally get it.
Well, it's like, I mean, if you've had like a tough day at work or whatever, it's just, because I know when I drive home tonight, as soon as my car pulls into the driveway, Molly will be there, stood on the sofa looking out the window. And then as soon as I come in, it's like, she's like, oh, it's playtime, Dad's home. And she just brings all their toys, drops them off, one by one. And if I don't pick them up and play, I end up just being like covered in like a mountain of toys. But yeah, they're funny, aren't they? And we love them. We love our pets. Hence why this collection was so popular, I guess.
Exactly, yeah, definitely why it was so popular. Super quick, super easy to colour in as well. I look like I'm getting evil eyes now. With the little highlights there. Should have gone the other way around. Let me just redo that. Let me just put that in there. I thought he's giving me the evils. Giving me the evils. Let's go down the side of the glass. That's better.
There you go.
Better. Sometimes where you position can be kind of scary. Now, I repeated that same image onto the inside because I wanted the inside of my card to look just as nice. How old is that in dog years? So blooming cute, so cute. So I'm just going around with a little bit of a, using the light grey going around there, just to make that pop off the page. I think I'll do it with paw prints as well. I put a little pink art in here because I'm thinking this is going to be a good one for me. One of my family members' birthdays.
Oh, yeah.
And plus, it does look like our little pixie, this one. So I've just got those 2 ready, and then I've got myself, now, when I prepped this, I thought we still had the paper pad.
Look at those papers.
Completely forgot the papers.
Yeah.
Completely sold out. However, there's lots of papers in our stash that I think you could use. Maybe not the paw print ones, but do you know, like the other ones that we have with the like boards and things like that, the wood grain ones, those kind of ones. We've had a cable knit one before in the past as well.
Yeah,
they would work really nicely.
Yeah, they
with
would.
These, yeah. So I have used my stash that I've got at home. For those that haven't, there will be something out there for you to use. And then I'm going to come in and just start to layer up. I'm just going to put that going across. Woof, woof. Woofity, woof, woof, woof. And then I've just done a few like little mats and layers with different like checked papers. Again, if you've got some of the, now what did we call them? Plaid pads. Because you were the plaid pad lads.
We were the plaid pad. Well, no, we are the plaid pad lads.
You are the plaid pad
Still
lads.
are.
Still are.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to position that into that centre and then layer up again. Yeah. Just by adding little mats and layers in. It's a little bit like composition.
Whilst just watching you stick, Stephanie Theodore says, Ben, do you remember Lola, a friend's dog? I think I do, Stephanie. She says, well, she is now the mascot for the fire department.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, is that like a regular thing in the States that you guys have, like, because I see like a lot of fire departments have Dalmatians, don't they, as their like station mascots? Let me know. And also, Pat, who says, I've had dogs and cats and birds and fish and hamsters and guinea pigs. Oh, yes. And when I was much younger, my brother had an alligator.
What?
We lived in central New Jersey, not a normal place to have an alligator for a pet. And it is a known fact that people live longer when they have pets. Maybe they don't live longer when they have alligators. Just putting that. How do you have an alligator as a pet?
How bizarre.
I need more information on that, Pat, please. Alligator? Was it like a full-grown Full-grown alligator. Yeah, what was it called as well? How long did it live till? I mean, seriously, I feel a bit bad now. We didn't put an alligator in the Pets Rule collection.
Now, should I do a bit of both?
What?
Because there's dies in here
cat.
as well. So should we put a little cat in there?
Yeah.
Shall we?
Why not?
Because I had cut a couple out and I thought this is going to be for a little bit of lovers of both.
Yeah.
And if you do love the both, why not mix and match? Because there are people out there that love both.
There must be plenty of dog and cat households out there.
Of course there will be.
Yeah.
Of course there will
Where
be.
the cat will always rule the roost, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. My next door neighbours, they've got cats and dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Get on well?
oh yeah. Yeah, in fact their cat loves my garden.
Ah, really?
Loves my bin at the side of the house. Every
Love-
time the sun's out, he's sunbathing.
Your bin?
My bin sits on top of my bin. Sits on top of my car. Got a bit of an issue sitting on top of my car. A little bit of an issue. Paw prints for one.
Oh, yeah.
But yes. Now then, I've put me happy birthday. Oh well, it'll do.
Yappy birthday,
It'll do,
yeah.
Yappy birthday. Where we're going to pop that down onto there as well. And Debbie, you've got to stop adding things because I've got all sorts on there. I'm just thinking, there's no way you can get
I
all of them on.
like it.
I just can't get everything on.
What was that other
thing?
thing you were going to add just then?
Me paw print,
Oh.
the paw print ones. And I was going to put that on, but then I've changed my mind. So we're not going there. And then I'm just going to sit that just down in the bottom corner. And why not? They both can get on, can't they?
Yeah.
And there you go. We have got a beautiful mixture of both. It's almost like they're sat there licking the lips, praying. He's just watching. And then going back into that. So making the inside look just as nice as the outside. Just by adding that little touch, I think it gives it that nice little finish. And you can do, you've got loads of stamps just on the one set. Not the two, the one set. So, and yeah, I could have mixed a little bit of cat into there as well. But you get the gist, you get the idea, take some inspiration and enjoy this collection because it really is I think one of the best we've ever done. I just wish we'd done a massive collection of it because I know with the response that we've had to this so far, it's been off the charts.
Maybe we could do Pets Rules too.
Yeah, I know.
And
Put an
have
alligator.
hamsters and guinea pigs and alligators.
Yeah.
What else would you like to see then maybe? What other pets are there? Rabbits, rats.
Oh,
Teresa
my
has
daughter would
rats.
love the rats one. The rat idea, yeah.
Tortoises. Goldfish. Stick insects, Sam's. I mean, I was going to say Sam's been a bit weird now talking about stick insects, but we talk about putting alligators in there. Apparently, Pat says the alligator lived in a 100-gallon fish tank. Unfortunately, he didn't live very long. His name was Alan, apparently. Alan Alligator. I think, Pat, that is Alligator. I love that. That is brilliant. I've never, ever known anyone have a more exotic, sensational pet. So that is brilliant. Kendall says, I have a dog. She welcomes me home and will relax me when I need it. That's the thing, isn't it, as well? I think they sense and they pick up when you've had a bit of a tough day and, you know, it's lovely to it's just lovely to have pets around. It really, really is. And Michelle says, hey, everybody, then sometimes being surrounded by animals is better than being surrounded by people. Amen to that, sometimes. And Lillian Kwok says, hamsters, yes. Hamsters in the next collection. By the way, I don't know if there is a Pets Rule 2 coming, so don't get too excited. But yeah, hamsters would be good. Guinea pigs. Fish. Suggest, we'll pass on. If you want Pets Rule 1, then here it is. It is obviously, it's the hardware that you're getting. No paper pads. I mean, those just like flew out of the door. However, as Debbie said, there are paper pads out there. You may already have the paper pads, but there's other papers that you can use to bring these stamps and dies to life. But you get all of those stamps as far as the dogs are concerned. Yappy birthday, woof you, fur mum, dog dad. There's loads, and obviously you get a little paw print in there, and that's the image, of course, that Debbie was just colouring in with the Chihuahua with the glasses. Chihuahua. Chihuahua. Then you've got the cat set. So stay positive. You've got cat at a party and smart cat. I really like smart cat. He's got a bow tie on. I mean, come on. You've got cat mom. You've got cat hair is my glitter. There's just some fabulous, fabulous stamps in there. And what I love is the fact that you've got the stamps which relate to what the collection's about. Paw print's amazing. I absolutely love that. And I love the fact, again, that you've got all of these fantastic dies in to create really cute projects, silhouette projects, if you like, with the Labrador, with the Chihuahua, with the sausage dog. You've got paw prints, you've got bones, you've got that beautiful silhouette image there, and the same again with the cat in the 3 different poses. I love the fact that we've captured the cat brilliantly here, like cat cleaning itself, cat relaxing, cat throwing shade, because that's just what they do. You've got the fishbone in there as well, which I think is quite a comical little additional element to that set. £36 or $44 is your platinum price on that. Nicolette says, we rescued a boxer. Vet says she is an English boxer. A little bit of England in Las Vegas, and her name is Delilah. Aww. I love boxers. Boxers are a really lovely breed. My friend Simon, who lives back in down in the southwest, where I'm from, has always had boxer dogs, and they're always very friendly, aren't they? They don't seem to know how big they are, boxers, I always think. They always sort of jump up and you're like, all right, get back. Love the card inside and out, says Melanie D. Such a cute card, says Michelle Lynn. Gorgeous card, thank you. And love that card, Debbie, says Cindy Condi. Talking to pets, we're going to have another look at the flamingo collection. It was not a great link, that was it. You never know. People might have flamingos. People might have like flamingo farms, or like people who. Anyway, shut up, Ben. Right, what you're going to get in this set? Let me show you first of all of your consumables. So you've got the beautiful, stunning 12 by 12 paper pad. Absolutely magnificent is this. So many beautiful designs. So many I want to have on a Hawaiian shirt, but look at the snippability that you've got. Piece out these flamingos if you want to. The reverse, of course, is the background of the sort of A side, if you like. So if you want to create with the background, if you want to stamp onto these, stencil onto these, you can do. But what you're getting is an absolutely stunning 12 by 12 pad. I'm showing you everything that's available in the collection. All of these items still available for you individually if you do want to shop. Maybe stock up on the paper pads, just saying, because once they're gone, they're gone. You get it in the 6 by 6 size as well. This is just a shrunken down version of your 12 by 12. Then you also get on top of that your linen cardstock. That is matched beautifully, of course, to the colours that you're going to get within your papers. 8 different colours, 3 sheets of each, giving you your 24 designs. You've got 20 flamingo feathers in there too. And then your Flamazing Flamingos tricolour aqua markers as well. 3 colours, and of course you're going to be getting, 3 pens, but you're going to get 3 colours within each of the pens, water soluble, so you can mix and match those around, create all of the different gradients of colours within the colours that you've got, and then create your own palettes and mix and match the colours up should you wish to. Then, within this set, you are also going to get stamps. Again, all relating to the collection. So things like Pretty in Pink, Stand Tall, Happy Bird Day, Embrace Your Inner Flamingo. You've got loads of great flamingos in here too in die form. So that's that silhouette. Love the fact that you can paper piece that one, back it onto some acetate, colour it. Lots of people chatted about using illusion film with that too, which I think is a cool idea. The Majestic Flamingo Edgeable. Again, I mean, how gorgeous is that? Colouring into it, paper piecing it, backing it and on some acetate and colouring in those die-cut elements. The Elegant Flamingo you saw in the demo with Sarah in the last hour is just a super stamp. If you want to stamp that straight onto your project, you can, but as we've seen, I think Debbie did a project as well, actually, where she stamped it and then fussy cut it. You've got the Together Forever Flamingos in there too, with that beautiful Together Forever sentiment, and then 3 embossing folders. So this is the foliage trio. 1 tropical leaf, second lot of tropical leaves, 3 tropical leaves. Sorry. 1 tropical leaf. That's Count Von Count, that is, from, what was he on? Sesame Street. Yeah. This is the I'm making myself laugh, no one else is. This is the tropical scene. Again, loads of dyes in that collection. Love the fact that the scene dyes are split. So again, if you want to mix and match those around, you can. And you can also elongate your projects too. You've got the little flamingo dye in there and more of that tropical foliage in there too. Beautiful tropical foliage embossing folder. Stunning tropical leaves. Again, adding embellishments to your projects. Just really easy to do with this set because you've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 dies in that set. You've got your tropical background, which in essence is like a 5x7 creator card. You've got the outer die there as well if you want to cut that out as a panel. And then all of your stencils too. Again, featuring all of the different types of your tropical foliage, don't you know? So all of this is in that bundle for £104 or $135.20. That is your free shipping. If you do want to get individuals, you can do that. Everything is still available individually. So maybe if you did buy this on Wednesday, you're thinking, I wish I'd have bought more of the paper pads. Dive in now and grab those because they are proving very, very popular. I'll read some more of your comments in just a few moments' time, but we are going to have I'll do the Wayne's World thing this time as well, Lisa, just for you. We are going to go back in time to Wednesday when Sarah was, she was a pretty flamingo because she was wearing pink and she was demonstrating with this amazing collection. So let's go back and find out what happened when Sarah did an amazing demo with this collection.
Okay, so I've done a nice simple 6x6 and I'm taking my flamingo to Flamingo Go-Go on the end, right? Mm-hmm. Top tip, you always put your tape down like this, right? Now, when you're middying, two choices, guys, right? You can either put this in like this, and you put it this way, which means though we're asking the die to cut a lot as it's going through, or you fold it over and you wrap this around the folder like that.
Is there embossing detail on that as well? Because the full question from Karen was, she tried to use it in the MIDI this morning. She said, I tried to do the card, but the embossing did not work. And when I ran it through again, I lost the leaves.
Okay, let me show you. We'll emboss it.
Okay.
We'll do that, right? So I'm going through and I'm doing the die cut first time through, right? So first time through, you would die cut, right? Then we die cut, so we're absolutely fine. Now you want to emboss, right? What you're going to do is you're going to get a piece of kitchen roll, right? The kitchen roll. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make our own embossing folder.
Right.
So you're going to fold this over. You're going to go into there like that. And I'm going to pop it in here, so we're now embossing. So that's going to go in there, and now we're embossing it through. So we're going to go through like this. It doesn't matter that we're asking it to cut a lot, because we're not asking it to cut. And we're going to go through, and then back through, and now I've embossed it. So I've shown you how to use an embossing die in your Gemini. Oh, that's embossed an absolute dream. I tell you what.
You're the embossing boss, aren't you?
I'm the embossing boss. Can you say, oh, he's... Yes.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Look at that.
Boom.
That is how we do a beautiful, beautiful emboss, right?
Yeah.
So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to keep that die handy as well, because I'm going to use it for a bit of colouring, right?
Okay.
Oh, I love it when we get to share these tips.
I know.
We're having a good couple of days of that, aren't we?
Well, 3 days.
Right, so here we go. Let me just show you. I'm going to, first of all, ink me flamingo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of the little daubers.
Was this a demo you were doing first, or have you just done it first because of the question?
No, I think, I was going to do this.
Oh, right, okay.
Right, watch this. I'm going to make this. I'm going to make a new colour. So I've got a bit of pink there. I'm going to add a little bit of this pink in, but just a little bit, right? Watch this. Little bit of glycerin.
Okay.
Tiny little bit. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour it into the lid, right? I'm going to just take a little bit, right? Not too much. Work it into here. Work it into there. So we've now got a new colour that we've just made.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use that to just flamingo-y ink up me flamingo.
Flamingo-y ink up?
Yeah, I'm just flamingo-y inking up me flamingo. Look at that.
Wow, it goes a long way, that, doesn't it?
That worked a treat, right? And then if you want to deepen it a little bit further, watch, you can take a bit of the darker colour, right?
Yeah.
We can pick the darker colour up on there. And then, where's a little bit of paper? Let's have a little look. I'm going to just back you up there, right? And I'm going to drop the, oh yeah, drop this into there. It's looking good. Go on, you can do it. Producer Johnny, it's not very often that he says, oh, I don't really want to scare them, but...
we are over half the stock gone now. This is going to flamingo if you're not careful.
I hope you're, all I'm saying is, I hope you're pausing. I hope you're pausing me, right?
The HSN collection as well, Sarah's flying, producer Johnny tells me. Look at that, I love that.
Yeah, it's because everybody's been organised. You've got the, right, let's have a little look. Now, oh, watch this, right, going to do the leaves, right? So I'm going to take up the green on the leaves. Now, it is an aqua, but you don't have to watercolour just because it's an aqua pen. They're just really lovely pens as well, right? So I'm just a little bit of ink on there, right? Going to drop you on there. Like this, and actually you're a green, so you're going all the way across there, aren't you? Right, and then I'm going to go with the deeper shade in the middle. Watch this. So we're going to come up with the deep one in the middle. And then a little bit like if it was an alcohol pen, you can blend that through like you would your alcohol ones. Isn't that nice and clever how we're blending that through like that, you see? And then we're going, so we've gone dark, medium, right? And then we're going medium into the light one at the end, like you would an alcohol, but it's not, it's a watercolour, but I'm watercolouring the edges there. It's just behaving like an alcohol pen. So we're going to do all of that with the alcohol. That's a really great technique, that actually, with the glycerin, if you're wanting to do that kind of blend like this. Yeah. So you're going to continue that all the way. Let's have a little look. I'll do this one quickly as well. Actually, I don't know why I'm rushing. We've got 2 hours. Yeah, you've got an hour longer than Debbie. Loads of time. Yeah, poor Debbie. I do feel a little bit guilty. Not that guilty though. She was very happy, I think, the fact that you just even sort of gave up the first show that she could come in and do it. So yeah. Yeah, and I knew this would be right up her street as well. Yeah, me too. So. Whilst you're colouring, Wendy says, I'm so glad to know this trick. A lot of people enjoyed the embossing trick that you showed us there, so that's good. My pleasure. Wanda says, good morning. I cannot even express how happy this collection makes me. I got the HSN bundle to round out the collection and some more feathers, my 3rd order this week. A lot of our friends in Florida are enjoying this collection as well, because I believe quite a few flamingos in Florida. Is there? That's what I've been told. Well, I've never seen them when I've been over at HSN. You're not? They obviously don't have any in Tampa or near the studios, let's just say. That'd be great, wouldn't it? You walked into the studio, he's got a couple of flamingos there welcoming you as you walk in through the door. Wendy Graham's joined us. Paul Prince ×4 is bought. Wendy says, will the aqua pens work like water reactive ink? Like water, only if you mix it with glycerin. So watch this, right? So I'm putting the green down. If I want to do the glycerin-y technique again, I'll show you again. Really, I should be using new ones of these. I'll get in trouble off Leanne, right? Because it's not, they haven't had this ink on before. But you know what? It's let's seek forgiveness, not permission. She's not here, right? So I picked up the green, and now I'm going to ink into there. They only behave like water reactives if you add the glycerin to it. Yeah. Right? So it needs that glycerin for it to be able to work like that. What colour's the flamingo's beak, Ben? It's black. Oh, right. Isn't it black? Well, in that case, black. Need a black pen. And just to go back to your MIDI demo, the reason you because a few people saying, well, the MIDI does come with the shim, but of course the shim is for embossing folders. So if you put that in with it wouldn't work, would it? No. Because a few people go, oh, it comes with the that embossing shim. No. No. You don't use that one. Don't do that, folks. No. Definitely not. Too much pressure. How good's that looking? Looks great. How good? I'm chuffed with that. Absolutely chuffed with that, right? So it just shows you what you could be doing. So. It made a little bit of a mess while we've been going on, but never mind, it's looking all right. Try not to get stuff all over your fingers like I've done there. Where did I put my wiper thing? Never mind, we'll worry about that later. Watch what I have done. 6x6 pad. Oh, nice. B-Track, guys, B-Track. Looking the business. Looking thebomb.com. It is. I'm determined to get more cards done, by the way, because I've only got 2 hours today. I'm going to try and get done as many as I did in the 4 hours I had yesterday. Probably a little optimistic, but I am trying. You got 8 done yesterday. That'll be some going. Yeah. 8 yesterday across the 2 shows. Oh, no, I'm not going to get that done. No. I think it was 9 with a candle. Never. I didn't get that many done, did I? I think you did. Oh, right. No, it was 8, and the 9th one was because you did a little demo with the puppy snow. I assumed you were casting that in the 8. Crikey, right. 9. Do you know what I forgot to show everybody before? What? You get the feathers. Yeah, we chatted about those. You get the pack of feathers. Yeah. So all you do is you take... I might get a nice big one. Yeah. Oh, yes. Let's get a nice big one, right? I'm going to pop my feather. Yeah, you see, look how good that looks on there.
Yeah.
And then I also forgot to show you the stamps, but I've stamped out pretty in pink.
Ah.
So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I think a couple of strategically placed 3D foam pad. These are the big ones we had on yesterday or the day before.
Yesterday's show they were on. They were on yesterday.
And then that sticks down there. That is looking flamingos.
Yeah, it is. Flamingos.
Flamingos. Love that. And can I just say, we did that right from scratch, guys.
We did.
I showed you all the way from scratch. With them pens, looks amazing.
That was... you all right?
I'm all right, I'm singing.
That was Sarah from yesterday with the Flamazing Flamingos collection. Everything is still available. I believe the Showstopper is still available, so do make sure, if you haven't yet got those bits and pieces you want, you grab them. Stephanie says, so happy the flamingos are here that I can really see how beautiful the paper and collection is. And on the subject of pets, Stephanie says, there's a new Garfield movie coming out this weekend. Is there?
Is there what?
A new Garfield movie coming out this weekend, apparently. Love Garfield. Jennifer says, as a child, if I could conceive of it living in my house, I tried to acquire it as a pet. I even brought a pair of Madagascar hissing beetles home. Science teacher had them. My mum was not happy. I am not surprised. That sounds horrendous. Madagascar hissing beetles. I want to Google that, but I don't want to Google that. Maybe I won't Google that. But thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. Shall we look at one final demo for the week? Oh. We don't have any details for it. Oh. We are working on getting you the details. Technical difficulties.
Gremlins in the system on a Friday afternoon.
Let's play a game of Guess the Price of the Hydrangea collection. So this is the Hydrangea collection. I know not what the price is, but we'll find out in a minute. It's not free, by the way, before you say anything. It's like, oh, they've got a price up. So you are going to get in here the stamps. So things like thank you, Hydrangea, happy birthday.
Can you hear something?
That's the studio phone, isn't it?
Is that what I can hear? Because I thought it was coming through my ear and I was just about to go, Nicola, your phone's ringing.
It's at the back of the studio. I don't understand what it's there for, but it plays a role for something or other. And now and again, it just rings. Yeah. Anyway, we'll ignore that. So you're going to get these stamps in there. Hydrangea, lots of love. Have a lovely day. Then you have got your Hydrangea blooms. What I would say about this embossing folder, it's much more beautiful than that board suggests.
Yes, it is.
I just don't think that board shows it off in any sort of decent light whatsoever.
No.
But Debbie's got some finished samples which we can have a look at in just a second. You're going to get your climbing Hydrangea, which is really cute. If you want to kind of like frame a sentiment or another image, build up like the embellishments on a project, that's really nice. Stamp and die to do that. And then you've also got the little additional petals which you can then pop onto the main image to give it a 3D effect. You've even got the stamps to be able to, the dies to be able to cut out the stamps. You've got a ditzy floral doily. I think that will work with a lot of collections, not just with this one. I think it will be one of those which you'll come back to time and time again. You've got your main Hydrangea stamp, again, nice big size stamp. For doing all of your colouring with. And talking of big size, look at the size of that bad boy. Oh, hello, that one is your statement Hydrangea. Again, really big size stamp and die to cut it out, and then you've got the stamps and dies to add more of the petals to the front of your project should you wish to do that. Then on top of that, you are going to get a set of duet ink pads in these 3 colours. So you've got your spring buds, you've also got your waterfall and soft heather. Not new colours, these, but colours which obviously relate to the colours that you've got within the Hydrangea collection. Again, what we've done in this collection, or what we did, was bring you the tricolour aquas. So this is the Hydrangea selection. Here's the price. You've got in there foliage, summer bloom, and then your spring bloom. 3 pens. 9 colours though, and again the fact that those are water soluble means you can get all the different gradients of each of the colours, mix and match them, create all your own palettes with those. You're going to get your seam binding ribbon in there too. You're also going to be getting a set of the dewdrops. Of course, those are clear, so you can colour those in again to match up with your projects. And then Wow. Well, first of all, let me show you the paper pad. That is beautiful. I seem to remember that you were doing cartwheels about this one when it launched. You were a big fan of the hydrangea, aren't you?
Absolutely gorgeous. Because my grandma and my granddad, I've said this before, with this, it just takes me back to my childhood.
Yeah.
And takes me back to the bottom of their garden. And lovely, beautiful flowers that we don't often feature in collections. And this is why I'm loving that it's taken centre stage this time, as it should, because it is a beautiful flower. And it'll trigger something for a lot of people, that kind, those kind of memories. But it's beautiful, it's the colours of it, it just matched them perfectly. And with all of our paper pads, all that gorgeous detail, all that layering detail, the colour tones of them are just absolutely stunning, which is why it's always been and always will be a firm favourite of mine.
I think as well, if I just flick it the other way, just to show you the B-side, it's one of those, isn't it, when you think of like your sort of traditional English country garden, like hydrangeas would always be there.
Absolutely.
But look, I mean, look at the reverse of this again, just to kind of prove to you that whether you go front or back or front, you have got the most sumptuous designs and just multi-layered with beautiful florals. You've got scripts, you've kind of got silhouettes in there. They're just amazing. Our paper pads, I really think, are next level. Over the last 18 months, we've kind of gone into the next stratosphere when it comes to paper pads. And also in this collection, which I think is such a brilliant pad to have, is your topper pad. Just page upon page upon page upon page of toppers, of tags, of borders. The back pages here, you're going to snip into these. Of course, you can ink onto them, stamp onto them, stencil onto them, do whatever you wish. You've even got some pages where you've got borders. You've got beautiful, look at that, gold foiling across these as well. And there is loads. I mean, I'm talking about hundreds of different tags that you can cut into, backgrounds as well. Use those as little inserts maybe for your project and stamp onto those if you wish. And then as we get to the front again, you've got more beautiful foiled images, foiled little tags and sentiments, even more little butterflies in there too. It's just a beautiful pad. And then as we get to the front here, this is where you do get your decoupage elements. So you've got all of these beautiful hydrangeas in different colours that you can just simply pop out of the papers, pop out of the cardstock and layer onto your projects. Oh, look at that. Look at that beautifully foiled just for you banner there. It's an incredible pad on its own, but you get it within the bundle. All of that I've just shown you there for $79.20 or $100 if you're platinum. Debbie's got some finished samples. Is that the embossing folder?
It is.
Yeah.
That's why I put it up there first, so you can see how gorgeous that embossing folder is. It really is a stunning embossing folder, and that gorgeous, gorgeous floral taking centre stage. It is stunning, and it won't surprise you to know a lovely one of Nicole's gorgeous, gorgeous makes. And talking of gorgeous makes, oh my life. Using those watercolour pens, just look how fabulous that is. That's a watercolour background coloured in with all those beautiful pens. I absolutely love that. And then taking other things out of your crafty stash that you can use. I've got no words. Just absolutely stunning. This one, oh my God. I love how she's done and how she's used each one of those petals, shaped them and given them lift and given them texture. And for me, giving it a real life feel to how that hydrangea looks. And then lastly, before I crack on with my demo, oh God, it's stunning. It's absolutely blooming stunning. And don't forget, if you are going for the paper pads, this is what you could be doing. You could be linking up your paper pads so that the inside of your card can look just as gorgeous and really lift it, give it that elegant touch, give it that premium price if you're selling to make as well. It's just the most gorgeous collection, and every time I look at it, it just drags me straight back to my childhood. I am going to be using the Stamp and Dies, which is this one called the Climbing Hydrangeas. I love the fact that it comes in two forms, so you could stamp using it as it is, or with that piece, make it into a topper. And I'm going to do something very similar to what's on the front of the packaging there. Now, I will say with your stamp it out onto your chosen medium, because I'm colouring with alcohol pens and not watercolour, so I'm not going with the tricolour. I'm using the alcohol colour. I've chosen an alcohol-proof ink pad. Now, when you get it out, when you stamp it, and I was remember the first time I did this, Ben, make you laugh, I was like, oh God, I've messed up. I've got a little bit of ink and I was trying to rub it off, thinking, what have I done there?
It's there
Then I
on the
looked at my
purpose.
stamp, and then I thought, oh, hang on a minute, it's there for a reason.
Yeah.
Then it became very clear.
All became clear.
Because you've got your die, but this is where it comes into its own, because you've got the little notch that you level up with.
Okay.
And then line that, and again, you've got a nice bit of space as well, what I call the white line space, to be able to line that up. Hold it down with your low tack tape. Where's your low tack tape? There you go, let me grab that out. And then that will cut out that piece perfectly. So I'm going to just pop that down, make sure I've got it taped down so it's not going anywhere. There we go, that side. That side. Oops, we'll get back there. And lastly, popping that back over. So that little notch lines up with that stamped image so that when you put that down, you know you're going to get the perfectly cut flowers. Now, as long as I've made sure that's stuck down really well, it should be good to go.
Yeah.
So let's go in and die cut. So now it's just a straightforward shape. So I'm just going to put my plastic shim down and then my other cutting plate on and run that through the die cutting machine. I hope that didn't move then. I think I'm okay. I think I'm all right. And pop that down. And then when you take that off, and you'll see in a second, let's put those back up there. It's cut that out to perfection.
Yeah.
And then you've also got your 4 florals. Whoops, I knew that was going to happen.
So you're going to layer those on the top or just use those as little embellishments?
Now I'm going to use mine as little embellishments,
Okay.
but you can give it a real 3D feel
Yeah.
by simply colouring your image in and then adding those onto the top. So let me just get the last one out. But that's why that's being it's purposely designed. It makes it a little bit less fiddlier for you, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then just give them a nice little colour. So I've chosen tricolour. I've gone with a different one this time. I've gone with the tricolour. Do you remember the lovely, the different ones that work together? They're called tricolour.
Tricolour brush pens.
There's a tri-blend, yeah. Debby,
Tricolour brush pens, yeah.
Tricolour, yeah. And I've gone with lavender, wisteria and old rose for this particular one. And it's called the Antique Delicate, but you've got 3 different shades that really work together really, really well. So let's go in and just colour a few of these.
Whilst you're colouring, we can say hi to Stephanie, who says, my hydrangea bushes are growing very well with all the rain we have here in New Jersey. Looking forward to seeing the blooms. My peony plant only had 3 or 4 flowers the last 2 years. There are at least 16 flowers blooming on the plant this year. Beautiful inspiration. And Roseanne Carbone says, I love the hydrangea collection. It's one of my favourites. I think, like you said, Debbie, it's lovely that this collection is finally, this flower has finally got its own collection, because it sort of touched a lot of people, because people seem to have lots of fond memories of hydrangeas.
Definitely, definitely.
Cindy says, great shows today. Thank you. Hope everyone has a wonderful, safe holiday weekend. Thank you, Cindy. And Kendall says, my hydrangea bush has a lot of buds. I'm looking forward to seeing when they bloom, as long as the deer here in my area of Minnesota do not eat them. They did 1 year.
Oh.
Oh, dear.
Cheeky devils.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, I've done it again. Doe. Oh, I've done it again. Doe, a deer.
Oh, for goodness sake. I'm thinking, why is he looking at me with a big cheeky grin on his face?
Oh, dear.
I do it takes a while sometimes for those jokes to land, I'm not going to lie.
Hopefully they won't eat them this year, and that will buck the trend, won't it?
Sam, how much time have we got left?
Yeah, how much time? 10 minutes of this. Oh, never. Oh, dear.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, my life.
Are you behind?
I thought I've got loads of time.
No, you ain't.
No, I know I ain't.
No, you've
for
got
goodness
10 minutes.
sake.
Do you want me to help you colour it in?
Positive there, then. But positive. It's a good job I've done a blue Peter Starley one.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, of course
Fish it in, come on.
Of course I have.
Oh, dear. Always prepared, Debbie. I knew
Absolutely.
it. That's you.
I was a girl guide, you know.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I didn't last long, like.
No?
I only went around for fun.
Went along for the what?
For the fun.
Oh, didn't help any...
Well, I didn't realise it weren't really my kind of fun, so I didn't last long, to be honest.
Oh.
My mum paid for all my uniform.
Didn't help anyone, like, pack the bags at the supermarket then, or help any old ladies across the street?
No, I didn't. No, I never got that far.
What about bobber jobbing?
Bobber what?
Bobber jobs.
Bob a job.
Yeah, that's what they used to do, wasn't it? In the Girl Guides and the Cubs, Bob a job, where you'd go and mow someone's lawn and they'd give you a pound or something.
I did not.
Oh.
I did not.
Bob a job.
Bob a job.
Yeah, that's what I'll be doing when I come down to your house and mow your lawn for you.
That's it, exactly.
Yeah.
Bob a job. Now, when you colour it in, that's what it will end up looking like. Your two beautiful hydrangea flowers there, and then the little ones. And this is when, like I said, if you colour these in, you could add them on to the top to give it that 3D feel. But I genuinely just wanted to add them as a little embellishment for my card base. So for the card base, because of this lovely, like, half moon shape, I purposely chose, and I've gone, I think it was 6 by 6. Yes.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
Just under 6 by 6 to fit in a 6 by 6. And I used one of my nesting dies to cut out. Now I have used the papers and I've gone with the muted side for the inside. Whenever I'm placing them in to make sure I've got it in the centre as such, I just usually pop a little bit of dotty tape pen under one side, hold it, pop it down to cut through the aperture so that I can then stick that down once I know it's right for me. So all I'm going to do is, oh, well, it is warm in here, so let's get rid of that.
Oh.
It's all right. I've had fan on all day. I don't know if you've noticed. And if you've heard it, I do apologise. But it's quite warm. I mean, it's not very nice outside. It's quite warm. It's quite mild.
It better buck up its ideas out there, because it's a 3-day weekend. So if it rains all weekend, I'm not going to be happy.
I know.
Need some nice sunshine, especially tomorrow, because I'm supposed to be playing cricket.
You're supposed to be.
Supposed to be,
Will
yeah.
you be playing cricket if it's not very nice?
No, it won't be if it's not very nice, no.
Does it get cancelled?
Yeah, you can't play cricket in the rain.
Really?
Yeah, slippy balls, you see. Because it's a hard ball, isn't it? And it gets wet. Yeah. Oh dear, move on. Oh, apparently Bob a job. Lynn says only the Cubs and Scouts did that. Oh, not the. It must have been like a. What was that? What? Oh, before you were a cub, you were a beaver, are you? I didn't know that. Apparently Sam says he was a beaver. Most improved beaver, Sam was. Well, there you go. There is something to put on your CV. Now we know how you ended up getting a job here, Sam. Most improved beaver. What makes you think you'd be an asset to working here at Crafter's Companion? Well, I'll have you know, in 2001, I was the most improved beaver. Well, you got the job. Oh, dear. I was an anchor boy, as I probably told you before.
A what?
An anchor boy.
Is that something to do with a newsroom?
But that is a thing, like an anchor, isn't it? No, where I was from in Devon, before the Cubs, they had a thing called anchor boys, which was it was all kind of like sea-based, because I was brought up in like a seaside town. So we'd have like a little red jumper and a hat, and you were an anchor boy. You were. We did lots of like, went out on boats and did canoeing and all that kind of thing, and still learned to tie the knots and stuff. Yeah.
Aww.
I don't think I did bob a job as an anchor boy, but I certainly bobbed a job when I was a Cub Scout. We used to go like to the local Safeway store and like pack bags for people. 9 times out of 10 you pack their bag and sort of shake your tin. They wouldn't give you out. Oh, so go along and split the bag as they walked out. No, I didn't do that. I didn't. Stephanie says, Debbie, whilst watching you, I know you've been very busy with your schedule. Any plans for a live evening in the future?
Yes, yeah. So I mentioned this on the was it the Craft Along show?
Yeah.
Or it might have been this morning's show, the first show.
Sorry.
I have changed, I'm in the process, and it's happening because I've got a date now, of changing my internet provider, because I'm done with the one that I'm with. Nothing's happening. I've had engineers out, 2 engineers out, testing done. Nothing's changing, so I've changed internet, but I've got to wait until the 8th of June, Saturday the 8th of June. Can't come quick enough. Once that is up and running, because it's got a really super speedy internet coverage, and
Yeah.
so I know that I'm going to be safe when I get into the craft room. Right now, it's currently very unstable, and when I say unstable, that just means it's just a bit of a, it's a bit of a pain at the minute. So I'm struggling to do things on YouTube as well as my my Facebook page. So as soon as it's going to be happening, I will get something penciled in. I promise.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact it won't play up. I can't wait. So that's why I'm just waiting for that to change over. So yes, are you okay over there? Oh, God love you. You've gone beetroot red.
Fine.
Are you okay? Are you sure?
I'm fine.
Are you sure? Yeah?
I'm fine.
Oh, bless you. Bless your little heart. So yes, in answer to that question, it will be happening. It will be happening very soon. So please just bear with me for now. I just don't want to be firing up alive for it to freeze, buffer, in some cases stop. So I'm waiting for that to transition through. So yes, it will be happening. I'm just thinking, do I go? Yeah, I'm going to pop that there.
That's very pretty.
And it's just, you know what, it's such a gorgeous, gorgeous collection. And it, apart from the use of my nesting dyes, just to create that aperture and obviously that inside, using those pieces, enjoying the colouring in as well. This really lovely colouring in piece. But a really beautiful, beautiful colour. I might save that. Yeah, I think I might save that for... Yeah, because it is beautiful. But a gorgeous, gorgeous collection, which I know you'll love as well yourself. So, yes, thank you very much for persevering there. Well, do you know what? I've really enjoyed, can I just say, the last 3 days, Ben?
I have.
I've really, really enjoyed. I've loved every minute. It's been fun. There's been lots of education there as well, some great bargains, and I've absolutely, absolutely enjoyed myself. I hope you have too. But that's me done. Till Tuesday.
I was going to say, you've done so well, you can come back again on Tuesday and do it with me.
Exactly, I'm going to come back on Tuesday. I've got 2 shows because the lovely Lily is standing in for me for the last one because I'm off to see Girls Aloud and I need to get back down north, back down south. For South Yorkshire to go and enjoy that. But I will be back on Tuesday, yeah.
But they do Love Machine, didn't they?
Love Machine,
I'm
The
just
Promise.
a love machine.
Don't speak French. Oh,
I don't
there's
speak
so many
French,
good ones.
so I
so many
let
good
my
ones.
funky music do the talking.
Whole lot of history, sound of the underground.
It's the sound of the underground.
Can't wait. So I'm going to be in a giddy mood. Can I just tell you now? You think I've been excitable these last couple of days? I'm going to be in a little bit of a giddy mood on Tuesday.
Well, I look forward to it. I've really enjoyed this week, actually. It's been fun. I'm looking forward to 3 days off, got to be honest. Try and get my voice back and get rid of this stupid cough. But it has been fun. Beautiful card, Debbie, says Stephanie. Roseanne says, very beautiful card, Debbie. And Pat says, I love the hydrangea set. It brings back fond memories of my childhood. Debbie, it's a lovely card. And Stephanie says, it's been an absolutely great 3 days, Debbie. We've had fun, haven't we? And I think back how quickly this week's gone as well.
It's flown by.
And you think we had the Club Inspire Day on Monday, and then Tuesday we launched the Age of Elegance. Wednesday we did the Flamingos. Cartload yesterday. It's just absolutely flown over. Hope you guys have loved it too. We always love being here for you, and it's been so much fun. But listen, across the weekend, we've got our throwback events, so loads of great deals on the website for you. And of course, you continue to watch what we've done this week with the CTV 24/7. We've got the Bank Holiday Bonanza for you as well, with up to 70% off, so check out the web. All that remains for me to say is a massive thank you to all of you. Thank you to Superstar Susie on the socials today. Thank you also to Jake. Thank you to Most Improved Beaver Sam. Thank you to producer... What a title. I'd have that on my name strap if that was me, definitely. Ben Moseby, Most Improved Beaver, and presentation lead, apparently. And Anchor Boy, yeah. Thank you to Nicola. Most importantly, thank you to Debbie as well. It's been marvellous. We will see you back here on Tuesday, hopefully in good voice. Until then, have a brilliant bank holiday weekend. Happy Memorial Day. Bye.